Hello, I'm Maureen, and welcome to Playful Pedagogy. I started this channel because I believe that we learn best through play. I want to support designing opportunities for play-based learning, which is purposeful and meaningful. This is a little bit of my story, of my teaching journey, and how I got here to Playful Pedagogy. A few years ago, everything I thought I knew about teaching shifted. The first time a quiet student, one who rarely spoke, raised his hand to offer a clever suggestion for our simple, co-created class story. Someone else added a twist, and before we knew it, suddenly the whole class was building something meaningful and playful together. They weren't performing for a grade. They were thinking, understanding, laughing, and becoming part of something bigger than themselves. They were playing. That moment set me down the path to Playful Pedagogy. Playful Pedagogy is supported by 3 intertwined, research-backed foundational concepts. What are those foundations? Motivating students, comprehensible input, and visible thinking routines. Let's break it down a little bit. 1. Motivated. Let's break it down. 1. Motivated students. Several years ago, I started listening to The Motivated Classroom, a podcast by Dr. Liam Printer. I was intrigued and inspired by what I was hearing. In order for learners to feel motivated, to learn that they should feel competent, autonomous, and connected. Basically, what they are learning needs to be relatable to them. This had a profound impact on my teaching and continues to do so today. 2. Comprehensible input. In his podcast, Dr. Liam Printer talked about the Comprehensible Input Conference in Agen, France. Well, I live in France, so I thought maybe that would be a great way to get some more professional development. And luckily, my school agreed and was willing to send me down there. And I am so glad that they did. I met many inspiring, wonderful teachers who showed me the power of comprehensible input. I learned how powerful it is when students receive rich, compelling input in a low anxiety environment. My firsthand experiences confirmed what the research was saying, that language acquisition and learning isn't about drilling. It's about understanding and making messages matter. 3. 3. Visible thinking routines. I was fortunate to earn my master's degree in teaching with the HU 105 program through Heritage University in Toppenish, Washington. When I was there, it was part of a pilot project with Harvard University. And so we got to experience Harvard University's Project Zero and their visible thinking routines, also known as VTRs. I have been using VTRs in my classroom ever since, as they are a wonderful classroom tool. But what do these 3 things, this motivating students and comprehensible input and visual thinking routines, what does it have to do with play? Why playful pedagogy? Well, a little later in my teaching career, I discovered Project Zero's pedagogy of play in partnership with Lego. Those ideas helped me structure something I had felt intuitively, that play is fundamental for learning, which isn't surprising because I've been a board game nerd for most of my life, so I've been super excited about play, and I've learned many things through playing, and I watch children learn through play. I believe that play invites students to take agency, explore, be courageous, make mistakes, and learn from those mistakes. So I look for opportunities to play in the classroom. Designing opportunities for play-based learning needs to be purposeful and meaningful, which is where the 3 foundations come in. When weaving these 3 foundations together, again, motivating students, comprehensible input, and visible thinking routines, something powerful happens. Students learn naturally. They feel safe. They feel curious. They feel willing to go outside their comfort zones and take risks. They make mistakes and they learn. They play. This channel is my place to share what I've learned in my practice of teaching with play. I talk about the small moments and the big ideas, the play I use in my own practice, the routines I lean on when my energy is low, the structures that help me build community, and the research that informs my choices, as well as the moments of laughter inspired by classroom activity and the stories that remind me why this work matters. My goal is to offer strategies that are practical, human-centered, and joyful without adding to your workload, cognitive load, or burning you out. I want to help you encourage joy and foster learning through play. If you're looking for teaching that feels fun, story-rich, research-backed, and play-filled, welcome. If you've ever wished your classroom felt more playful, more motivated, or even sustainably designed, you are in the right place, and I am glad you are here. Let's play together.